Quick update regarding Syko Stew. Quick update regarding Syko Stew, courtesy of the Twitter account Feared Buck. It said Syko Stew has made his first post announcing that he's been released from hospital and is now resting at home. So Syko Stew is now back at home. I think that's probably an updated picture of him. I'm assuming. He does look like he got his bell rung. It does look like he's missing some teeth. Looks a little bit fucked up, to be honest. So get well soon to Syko Stew. This is a statement courtesy, I'm assuming, of him or maybe his family on Facebook or Twitter, I think, or Instagram. No, Facebook, I think that might be up there on Facebook. So this is from Stuart Smith's account, aka Syko Stew, I'm assuming. It says Stuart has been released from hospital and is now home resting. He sustained a serious head injury, was unconscious upon arrival at ER. His injuries include trauma to both upper and lower jaws, a laceration on his lip, a fracture of the maxial bone. What the fuck is a maxial bone? What is a maxilla? What's the maxilla bone? Oh my god! The maxilla bone is the bone that forms the upper jaw and contributes to the face's structure. Includes the roof of the mouth. Oh my god, that's gotta be painful. Oh, that's like behind the nose, isn't it? Under the eye. Oh my god. Includes the roof of the mouth and the nasal cavity and parts of the eye socket. A significant facial bone as it houses the upper teeth and is crucial for functions such as chewing, mastication, and speaking and facial expressions. Oh my god. Honestly, man, extended prayers and strength to Syko Stew. Could you imagine how painful that must be? And honestly, I'm such a fucking idiot, innit? Didn't I say when I reacted to this that the silver lining was that maybe a thin silver lining that I was trying to pull out from the situation was like, thank God that fucking Raja didn't hit him with elbows and shit. Do you remember when I said that? I said, oh yeah, thank God he didn't hit with the elbow. So maybe, because if he would have hit me with elbows, it would have probably been worse. It didn't matter, man. Just those punches alone. He got a fracture of the maxilla bone. Or maxilla, however you pronounce that. Jesus fucking Christ. God almighty. What's the recovery if you fracture that? They say a fracture, right? Let's say fracture recovery. Fracture recovery. How long does that take? God almighty. Maxillar fractures involve healing periods of 6 to 8 weeks or longer for the bone, though initial swelling may improve within 2 to 3 weeks. Recovery requires a soft and liquid diet. Yeah. So it's going to be eating for a straw then, basically. Great. Potentially elastics to immobilize the jaw, careful hygiene, and avoiding strenuous activities and contact sports for weeks or months. Full strength and function may take up to 3 to 6 months, depending on the fracture severity and treatment. Fucking hell. Yeah, exactly. Big up the Maz, exactly. And some people said the punches didn't fucking connect. God almighty. Get well soon to Syko Steve, man. Get well fucking soon. Let's go back to the post. His injuries include trauma to both the upper and the lower jaws, laceration of his upper lip, a fracture of the maxillar bone, which unfortunately resulted in the loss of several teeth. He's lost teeth. Oh yeah, true, because it's that. So he's probably lost a lot of the top teeth, I'm assuming. He has a long road of recovery ahead, but remains in good spirits, and despite everything he has been through, we are deeply grateful for all the love and support we've received during this time. Thank you to everyone who has contributed in any way, whether through monetary donations, food, flowers, or gifts. Your kindness means more than the words can express. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you. With love and respect, Contessa Patterson and Stuart Smith, aka Syko Stew. I'm assuming Contessa is probably his wife, someone related or whatever. Oh, God almighty, man. Honestly, get well soon, Syko Stew. Those look and sound like some gnarly fucking injuries. Like just getting your teeth replaced is just going to be a whole nother thing. The trauma from it psychologically. But based on the language of this statement, it seems like they're preparing for some sort of lawsuit, which is a good thing, by the way. Raja should be held accountable for his actions. Fully. But it sounds like from the language they're using, this sounds like it was written by, someone. It sounds like they've probably hired a lawyer and they're probably looking at filing charges or something along those kind of lines. because this sounds, this sounds very along those kind of ways. I'm really surprised he hasn't been arrested. I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of surprised he hasn't been arrested yet. Maybe it's because it's in California and things were a little bit lackadaisical over there. But I am honestly surprised that he hasn't been arrested just yet, because that attack was fucking gnarly. Gnarly, 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 gnarly. But I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens there. But get well soon, Syko Stu, man. Get well fucking soon. He's got a long, long road of recovery ahead of him, but at least he's at home, surrounded by all his family and friends. I guess that's probably the small consolation there. At least he's at home, surrounded by his family.